something is wrong, and you already feel it. You feel it in the silence that stretches between the two of you when there should be closeness. You feel it in the moments when he almost reaches for you and then pulls away without explanation. You feel it in the prayers you have prayed 100 times, the tears you have cried in the dark when no one was watching, the quiet question you keep asking God that never seems to receive an answer. Why? If this is from you, why is it still not happening? I need you to stop everything you are doing right now. Put down what is in your hands. Take a breath, because what I am about to share with you is not a generic motivational message. This is not a comforting half-truth dressed in spiritual language. What I am about to reveal to you today is a specific, urgent, prophetic disclosure that Archangel Michael himself laid upon my spirit with a weight I have rarely felt before. He did not give me permission to soften it. He did not allow me to delay it. He said, "Tell her now, tell her today, because what is being done against her in the unseen realm cannot guided to this video." Out of everything you could have watched today, this exact message found you. That is not coincidence. That is the hand of God in motion, reaching through the noise of your life to deliver something you have needed for a very long time. But I have to warn you, before I reveal what has truly been blocking your breakthrough, the enemy is going to try to interrupt this. He is going to send a notification to your screen. He is going to stir restlessness in your body. He is going to whisper that you have heard things like this before and nothing changed. Do not move. Do not close this. Because the one thing that separates the chosen ones who receive their miracle from those who remain in the waiting is this: they stayed when everything in them said to leave. Stay. What is coming in the next few minutes will change the way you pray, the way you stand, and the way you see everything that has been happening around you. Before I go any further, I need to ask you to do one thing. Press that like button right now. Not for the algorithm, not for the channel. Press it as an act of declaration in the spirit realm. Every time you engage with this message, you are announcing to the forces aligned against your breakthrough, I am not afraid of the truth. I am not retreating. I am ready to receive what heaven has been holding for me. Press it now. Have you done it? Good. That action just became a seed, and God does not waste seeds planted in faith. And if no one has ever told you this channel exists before today, subscribe right now and turn on every notification, because this message is the first layer of a series of revelations being released specifically for chosen ones who are in the middle of a divine waiting season. What comes next builds directly on what you are about to receive. If you are not subscribed, you will miss it. And missing the next layer could cost you months of unnecessary delay. Subscribe now, then come back, because the revelation starts immediately. Now, let me speak directly to the part of you that is tired. His love for you is real. I want you to receive those words before I say anything else. His love for you is completely, entirely, divinely real. Not imagined, not manufactured by wishful thinking. Not a story you have been telling yourself to avoid the pain of uncertainty. What exists between the two of you carries the fingerprints of heaven. It was designed in eternity before either of you knew the other's name. The ache you feel when you think of him is not weakness. It is recognition. Spirit recognizing spirit, soul recognizing the one it was created to stand beside. When the world grows quiet at the end of a long day, it is your presence that comes to him. When something significant happens in his life, you are the one he instinctively wants to reach. When he lies awake in the hours when truth is loudest, it is your name that rises in his chest like something that refuses to be denied. His love is not the problem. Type "I receive this truth" in the comments right now. Say it into the atmosphere, because what you declare in faith becomes the agreement your spirit makes with what heaven is already releasing over your situation. But now I need you to lean in, because what I am about to say is not comfortable. It is not the soft reassurance that everything is fine and time will fix it. It is the truth that has been deliberately kept from you, the truth that explains everything you have been unable to explain, the truth that will make the confusion of the last months, and perhaps even years, suddenly and completely make sense. There is a force that has been working against you, not a rumor, not a metaphor. A deliberate, calculating, ancient spiritual entity that identified the power of your union long before you fully understood it yourself. This force saw what the two of you will build together. It saw the ministry. It saw the children who will carry prophetic gifts that disrupt darkness. It saw the testimony of your love becoming a weapon in the hands of God against the enemy's kingdom, and it decided it could not allow that covenant to stand. So it did not attack you with something obvious. did not come with a declaration or a visible opposition you could confront directly. It came as a whisper, patient, methodical, working from the inside, not the outside, embedding itself so deeply into the thought patterns, emotional reflexes, and decision-making of the man God ordained for you that he has been making choices without realizing those choices were not fully his own. This spirit has a name, and today that name is being exposed. Her name is Jezebel. Before your mind moves to the familiar surface understanding of that name, I need you to hear what most people are never told, because most teaching about Jezebel stops at seduction. But seduction is only the surface. Seduction is the decoy. The true operating nature of Jezebel is spiritual control. She is a spirit of dominance disguised as comfort, a spirit of manipulation wearing the face of wisdom. A force that embeds itself into the closest relationships of a person's life and slowly, imperceptibly rewires the way they make decisions, and she has been in his life for a very long time. If you are noticing the number 333 in your daily life right now, type 333 in the comments. That is Archangel Michael confirming to you that what you are receiving in this moment is the exact word your spirit has been crying out to understand. Let me take you back to where this began. Because Jezebel does not build new structures, she occupies existing ones. She searches for wounds, for open doors, for places where trust was broken or authority was misused, and she plants herself there. In his life, the door was opened long before you arrived. There was a woman, perhaps his mother, perhaps a grandmother, an aunt, or another powerful female figure who held influence over him in his formative years. She may have loved him, she may have believed she was guiding him, but the way she exercised that influence created something in him that was never meant to remain. She made him feel that his own decisions were not trustworthy without her approval. She conditioned him to believe that strong women must validate his choices before he could move forward with confidence. She built in him a pattern of seeking permission that was never intended to last into his adult life. And Jezebel walked directly through that door. She established herself as the voice of reason he could not ignore. She secured her position as the internal authority he defers to when his own heart tries to lead him somewhere new. And now, even though he is a grown man with a real and genuine love for you in his chest, he cannot fully commit. He cannot fully choose. He cannot fully cross the threshold into what God designed for the two of you, because Jezebel is still standing at the gate of his will, blocking the passage. He does not know this. That is the cruelest part. He believes his hesitation is personal discernment. He calls his withdrawal emotional caution. He names his confusion a need for more time. He has no language for what is actually happening to him because the prison he is in was built so gradually he never saw the walls go up. Type "This explains everything" in the comments if you feel this landing in your spirit like a key fitting into a lock. A spirit called Jezebel has been secretly blocking your God-ordained relationship. She works through a woman in his life, through his own thoughts, and through sudden chaos whenever you two grow close. He cannot fight this because he does not know it is happening. But you do, and that is your assignment. Pray these 3 targeted prayers every morning for 21 days. First, that God restores his spiritual sight. Second, that the woman Jezebel is operating through loses her influence over him. Third, that the spirit of Jezebel is bound and expelled from his life completely. Within 72 hours you will see movement. Within 7 days his clarity will return. Within 21 days full breakthrough will be visible. Jezebel has also been attacking you, whispering that your faith is foolish and your wait is pointless. Those are lies. The intensity of this battle is proof that your union carries extraordinary divine purpose, and she is terrified of what you two will become together. Archangel Michael confirms, the breakthrough has already been released in the spirit realm. You are simply walking toward it. Do not stop praying before the wall comes down. You are not a woman waiting helplessly. You are a chosen intercessor contending for a heaven-ordained covenant. Jezebel chose the wrong woman to fight. Stay in prayer, stay in worship, and do not surrender the ground God gave you to hold. Amen.